Welcome everybody to the book study that we're going to be studying this morning. We're going to look at the only book that I know with the true programming, and that's the book of Alcoholics Anonymous. And we're going to start from the beginning and work through. Let me put a few ground rules down on what we usually stick to. We usually read 8 pages a day through this study. And the reason why we do that is we're looking for certain words within them pages to make sure that we get the true message home. What we're looking for is we're looking for must words. Things we must do to recover from our illness. Words like necessary, need, vital, they're must words. We're also looking for messages, what the authors want us to read and fully understand. Most of them are in italic writing, but we're going to point some of them out as we go along today. We're also looking for promises. These are ironclad promises from the book that guarantee that we can recover from our disease. And we're also looking for higher power words, because as we know, this is a spiritual journey and no human power can relieve us of our alcoholism or addiction, but our higher power could and would if he was sought. If we don't understand certain words when you're going through the book, we ask that you look up in a dictionary what them words mean. And I'll give you an example. In one of the steps we'll talk about later, it talks about handing my will and my life. I thought that was my willpower. Will means choices. So when I hand my choices and my life over to a higher power, that makes sense. So if there's any words that we don't understand, we need to be looking in a dictionary exactly what they mean. There's no right or wrong way to do this, guys. If you don't have to see every message or promise or must words, it's about reading the book. And the reason why we do it in this way, from the thousands of people that we've worked with already, is it gets you a full understanding of the book and a full knowledge of your condition. And that's the primary purpose of this book study. Why are we alcoholic or addicts? Are we? Is one of the questions the book actually asks, starting on page 20. Are we the alcoholic, the real alcoholic it talks about? If we are, then all the things we're going to look for in the next 3 hours is primary purpose to our recovery. You see, if you're not the real alcoholic or addict, you don't have to do this, guys. You don't have to follow these principles. But if you are the real deal, as it says in the book, then this is what we're looking for. It opens the book up, it makes us read the book, and it gets a full knowledge of our condition. So guys, I'm going to start forward to the first edition, which is XIII. I'm just going to read myself the first paragraph there, which will open the book up to you. It says, we of Alcoholics Anonymous are more than 100 men and women who have recovered from a seemingly hopeless state of mind and body. Here's what we're looking for, guys. Here's a message and a promise in the book to start us off. To show other alcoholics precisely how we have recovered is the main purpose of this book. It then goes on to say, in another promise and a message, for them we hope these pages will prove so convincing that no further authentication will be necessary. Necessary being a must word. We think this account of our experiences will help everyone to better understand the alcoholic. Many do not comprehend that the alcoholic is a very sick person. That's what we need to understand. As we look through that, it says this book will show us precisely how they have recovered, therefore precisely how we can recover.